Hello. So, the message that I got is that you have two or more options, but we're going to focus on two, just to make it simple to follow. So, you're trying to figure out if you should go towards the old person, scenario, circumstance, or move on to something new. So, the thing that I'm saying is with the old situation or the old person, there is some history, right? There's some good, there's some bad, of course, whatever. But it ended in a way that was a little strange, or it ended with no closure, or maybe it didn't even end that bad for some of you, but you just want to know, like, is that something you should revisit? Did you miss a step? Did you, you know? And then there's something new where you don't have much history or credit with this situation or this person, and you are interested in moving forward, but you haven't yet decided if this is worth more than what you know. So this is probably going to be more for my fixed signs or for my people who are a little bit more on the mutable side. Um, so it's going to be very interesting to see what is happening. Okay, let's see. So I'm going to start off. I was going to do them separate, but we're going to do them all together because I feel like they all play a part in your story. So that's how we're going to read this situation. Ciao. Okay, so this old person, right? The reason why you're stuck on them because it's the lovers. So this is like a real connection. Now, just because you have the lovers does not mean that it was a healthy relationship by any means, but no one can deny the chemistry. No one can deny the serendipity, the cohesion of you guys' energy, the experiences, the whatever it is that connects you to. I'm not going to sit up here and say it doesn't exist. It absolutely does with the lovers. Now, the new person, we have the emperor. Now, the emperor was in reverse. So that usually can be a red flag. I'm going to get one more card to see. But the emperor, in its positive format, is actually the husband card for a lot of people, or I would say more of the provider card. But it is someone who has their stuff in a row, like they're very like stable, confident. They usually are a person of faith or follows a something higher than themselves so that they can make movements happen here on earth, but they're a boss nonetheless. The emperor is the boss here on in this dimension. So what I do see is that the old and the new, their energies are major arcana, which means that they are both very pivotal people, or they're going to mean something or be very big markers in your life, for whatever you're going through with these people. So there's a reason why this reading needs to be done. Okay, so let's get a little bit more insight on both of these suitors. So, okay, so this is what I'm saying. The old person, there's a connection, a true connection. This new person is everything you want, though, or everything that you maybe even need, because sometimes the emperor can be that. But because it's in reverse, I feel like there's a bit of there's something there that we should probably look into. Okay, so let's see. So the older person, nothing but love. You guys have love and love. It's like a true connection, like we talked about. The beginning phase of love is what this dynamic talks about. That's what it feels like, and that's why you're stuck on it, because there's so much romance, or like rose-colored glasses attached to that situation. And it doesn't mean that it doesn't exist, but I feel like it clouds some of your judgment. Now let's see for this new person. Ooh, we have Nine of Cups and the Tower. See, now this is the thing with this new person, right? And I think this says a lot about what's going on. This person is exactly what you want, manifested. Like they literally have popped up into your life. Everything that you said that you wanted, this person is that. They have everything you want, and they are everything you want. As crazy as that sounds, it's the truth. But here's this tower here, right? So either you would have to get rid of everything that you know, as far as like your mindset, what you're used to. Your whole life would have to shift. And that's what happens with manifestations. We say we want things, but then when they present themselves, we question it and we worry and we self-sabotage. This also is saying, the tower, that something will have to end. I want to see what this is. What is this tower energy? Or this person will put an end to everything else in your life. I don't know what that means. Seven of Swords. So anything that's in the dark will come to light. The love. Oh, Yeah, so to be with this person, this new person, the old person literally cannot exist anymore. Or that's what it will turn into eventually if you take this person serious. Which, I mean, obviously. It's literally saying the lovers, right? And then the tower. This this whole lover situation with the old person will have to be done, will be taken away with this new person. This new person's not having it. Now remember, the new person is the emperor, is the boss. Literally within life, probably could even be like an owner or like a CEO or something like that, or a business owner, somebody who literally is the boss, or they work for themselves, an entrepreneur. So they are not even used to taking orders from anyone else, and they're not going to tolerate being second fiddle or um, like they don't have time. They literally don't have time because they're the emperor. They have stuff to do. So that's a lot. Okay, so right off the bat, I'm seeing that this new person kind of is very sure, not kind of, they are very sure about what they want. And they know that they don't want to play games when it comes to stuff like that. Once it becomes serious, it's serious. Um, okay, so tell me more about this. Yeah, this old person, they're being reserved, they're quiet, they save their money, they're more humble. I feel they're it's almost as if they know each other because the emperor is here. Um, or maybe spiritually, like an energetic thing. There's like a story playing between the two of these connected to you. So what I'm seeing is this old person, they're saving, they're more demure, they're more mute, reserved, and they're still trying to transform something. They haven't finished a cycle. They're still in the beginning of something. They're still learning something. Um, and they still haven't mastered being a boss or being a leader, or maybe they have an issue with blowing up or not being disciplined or something like that. Like they still have a lot of learning to do, which is probably why this didn't work out. Mm. So there's an issue with you started to see them as not being a boss because they weren't capable of doing something. And you felt like, really, like you can't do that, you can't make that happen. And so now I guess they're trying, or they're trying to make it work, they're trying to put the pieces together, but they still haven't completed it yet. But it still hasn't manifested. It's like it's stuck, or it's like, I don't know what this is. There's like stuck energy here. And it's almost like you are aware of what can happen, what you want, but it still hasn't happened yet. So, in other words, there's a lot of emotional connection here, but there's no substance here as far as in the physical, or even talks of the physical. I don't know what this means, but okay, let's go to this. Whatever it is, it caused you guys to not be together anymore. But this new person, baby, they got money to give to you if they want to. They have gifts. But it's not just money, it's wisdom as well. It's time. It's something that you can use to push yourself as well. It's like an investment that makes sense. It's information. They have knowledge, information, connections. Yeah, and they don't keep it a secret. They learn things and they let you know. It's not a big deal. It's not something that they're keeping under wraps. They don't have to do that. And so for you, this new person almost seems more like a better option just because you can get more from it. Like you're like, it just makes more sense. Um, okay, let me see. Okay, so the old person says sabotage, rebuilding, integration, repetitive, persistent, working on it. So, like I said, this old person is saying they're working on something, they're trying to get it together. With this Four of Pentacles energy, just give me some time. I'm not going to talk about it, I'm going to show you, but I got to make it work. I'm trying to make it work. So, that's what's playing in their head, I guess. This new person says healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. Okay, so this new person, I don't know if this is them. Give me one more card on this. The snake, competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman. So this new person may actually be able to see that you're a good person to try to be with. or try to play with, because it's almost like they can see where you're at in your life with this ex situation, and they sense that there's competition, but like they're not worried about it, but they're aware of it, and it's like a game for them or something. Okay, I'm gonna pull some more energy on this new person because that's alarming. Okay, and especially with the Emperor, we had the Emperor, but remember it was in reverse. So to me, that's like unnecessary power, or like power tripping at times. Um, okay, tell me what the hell is going on with this new person? Okay, we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So someone's not getting along. The Fool, so they're trying something new. Two of Wands. They're stepping into new territory. The Lovers. Okay, so they are also coming out of a relationship like this. So they can see the signs because they also are going through the same soul tie disconnection that you are. The same breakup that you just went through, where you were with someone that you really cared about, you had a connection with. They're going through the exact same thing, this new person. They can see what that is, and it probably was even some sort of like family dynamic or something like that. And they're ready to try something new because they're like, what the hell? Like, am I just gonna sit here and just wither away? So yeah, they're on a whole nother journey. And I think they feel like, let's see where this goes. So when it comes to the opportunity that this new person can see for themselves with you, okay, mental conflict and truth. So we have Two of Wands, right? And then we also have number 2, and then number 20, which is also 2. So there's all these 2 energies, 2, 2, 2. So that's about reflecting. That's about seeing, the other side of the same situation, which in this situation, this new person and you are reflecting each other in a certain way. You guys are both going through the same thing. You guys are both trying to figure out where you're moving to, or what does this mean for you? How do you feel about this? What is the truth? Where do you find the balance between what you want and what you need, or what you need to work on and what you want to have right now? There's a very big, you guys are going through the same thing. So I like this because there's understanding here. But the only thing that I'm seeing is, where does it go? Because with all of this understanding, right, things will shift. And when things shift, it's like, okay, so is one person just gonna, out of the blue, say I'm done? Or is this going to continue to something serious? Are you guys just playing around? Like, what is this? Okay, let's see. What is this gonna be? This new person outcome. So we have the Star. So they're not going to be distant anymore. And I think this is going to be something really fun, actually. Something, let's see, Four of Swords. It's going to be rejuvenating. You're going to get to rest with this individual. I don't know if that means physically or just like you're going to be able to recuperate. It's not going to be so serious, but it is going to give you a new perspective. It even will help shape who you are as a person, like the next layer of yourself. Now, what I do not see is anything concrete about a relationship, but I do think it will upgrade you to the next level in some sort of way. Like, you will benefit from this, no doubt. Now, with this other person, this old person, we have solitude. With this old person, it just seems like you're still going to be alone. I don't know if it's emotionally or physically. It doesn't look like it's going to go anywhere. It almost looks like you need to recuperate and see, like, what do you get from this person? What do they get from you? Maybe you guys should take some time to really figure that out. It's very strange. What's the outcome for if the person goes towards the old person? It's really not strange. It looks like the past holds the same thing that you already experienced, and the future holds something new. It's still open-ended, but it's still something new. So if you didn't like how this played out before, then Ace of Swords. So the truth is going to come out with the old person. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. That's not good. I don't know. This old person, I'm seeing it's kind of Page of Pentacles. It's still wishy-washy. There's still up in the air. There's not much concreteness. And what is concrete is that you'll have the truth and that it won't be anything new. It's going to be the same thing. It probably won't get off the ground how you would like it to. There's going to be things coming out like, why didn't you tell me this before? Like, there's so many things coming out to the surface. And there's more news about money or about whatever the issue was in the beginning where they weren't bossing up. There's more news about that, why it's going to take longer, or it's not a thing, or they can't do it. It's too much. And then with this new person, there's like recovery, rejuvenation. Like, you don't, all of the stuff that you used to stress about before with the old person, this new person, that's not their energy. You don't stress about those things with this person. You rest. You actually get to like, it's not luxury. It's just like peace of mind. It's just peace of mind. Okay, tell me more about what happens in the future with this new person. Page of Cups. Yeah, so there will be a start of a relationship, or news of some sort of emotional connection. Three of Cups. Might be some cheating involved here though, or someone could have an addiction. The Chariot, but everything seems to come out on top, or it could, oh, let me see, let me clarify that. Okay, so I'm getting a few things. So with this new person, it could be that they have to get a divorce before they can move forward, or they are recently divorced, but it's like they want to still have a relationship. Or it could be saying that now that they're recently divorced, they're looking to still get married again, or move in together, or they got recently divorced, so their wife or something like that has the property. It's something like dealing with the divorce, or like a third party situation. Or it could be saying that they want you to be the other woman. Oh, child. This is too much. This is too much. Yeah, the Ten of Wands. They don't want it to be a struggle. Two of Cups. So maybe they don't want to be married or something like that. Yeah, this new person got issues too. Not gonna lie. The Fool. They want to do something different. Oh, Jesus. I don't know what to say about this. Six of Swords. It's like they just want to enjoy themselves or something like that. I don't know what to say about this. I know that they don't want what they had. They want to do something completely different. It seems like for some of you, the new person wants to get married. For others of you, they don't want anything to do with marriage. They just want to have fun. They possibly want to be in a relationship. They just want to enjoy the other person. To me, it does give other woman vibes, like being the side piece. That's what it looks like. But for others of you, it could just be someone who's going through divorce and they're just like, look, I want to enjoy a person. I want to get to know you, but I don't want all of the extra, like, let's focus on when are we getting married, when are we having kids. Like, they don't want to worry about any of that right now. Okay, one more card. There's like a lot of good energy here, but there's also like, it's like, what are you willing to deal with type of thing. Or something about relocating. And then we have spiritual strength. Throat chakra, speak up. No more emotional loss in reverse. I think this is good. I don't know. With this new person, I know there's a lot of like contradicting messages, but it seems like it's good if everyone's speaking their mind. If the truth is out there, as long as the truth is there, then it's going to be okay, right? Spiritual strength. I feel like this is good. You may have to really do some soul searching within this dynamic, but we still have the Two of Cups, which is mutual interest in the same thing. And I feel like that's a lot better than what I'm seeing in this old situation, because there's still unspoken truth. The truth will come out, but it's like not what you want. It's not what you expected. This new person is like, I don't know. Give it a shot. Or choose neither. The decision is completely up to you. So that is your reading. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.